Let's build a quick streetwear promo video using the Ultimate Motion Bundle. I'll create a new comp and call it Streetwear Promo. This will be our main edit. Next, I'll create one more composition and call it Scene 1. We'll use Pitch for this project. It's a collection of slides and assets for building promos and openers, so it speeds things up quite a bit. Let's add this slide. I'll just click Apply, and it's added to the timeline. You can see it's already structured, so we just need to customize it. I'll open the pre-comp. Let's change the text blocks. Just like that. We have 4 media placeholders. Select them all and open them up. This is where we drop our footage. I already have the footage ready, so I'll just drop it into the pre-comps. I'll move this one back a bit to get a better angle. And adjust this one as well. That's pretty much it for this scene. Just a few small adjustments, and everything is already in place. One more thing. I'll select the control layer and set footage tint to 0 to remove the black and white filter. Now I'll add the scene to the main edit and cut it at frame 75. Let's also change the layer color for better organization, especially once we have multiple scenes. Next, I'll create a new comp and call it Scene 2. Let's make it 120 frames long. I'll drag and drop the footage to the timeline. Let's make each clip 30 frames long. That will work well for this kind of pacing. I'll adjust this piece a bit to fit better. Just a small timing tweak here. Great. Now let's add some film transitions from Crispy Cut. They fit this style really well. Just select the layer and click the Apply button. That's it. As simple as that. I see a repeating cross mark here. Let's fix that. I'll select the transition, go to the customizer and adjust the random seed to get another variation. Looks awesome. I'll close these comps. We don't need them open anymore. Let's add this scene to the main composition and change its color. I'll create a new comp and call it Scene 3. Let's add another slide from Pitch. This one looks good. Click the Apply button. Let's change the text first. I'll just copy and paste this one. Now, I'll select the media placeholders and open them all at once. Again, I'll add the footage one by one. Let's adjust the footage position to better fit these 3 pieces. Okay, that's much better. I'll set the footage tint to 0. Also, I don't want to have this intro animation, so let's turn the intro checkbox off. Let's close these and add Scene 3 to the timeline. I'll change the color and cut it around here. I'll create a new comp, call it Scene 4, and make it 90 frames long. Drop the footage into the timeline. I'll make them 30 frames long again. Let's adjust the second one's timing. I will use the film transitions here as well, since they look really good. Let's change the random seed for this one. Great. I'll add this scene to the main edit. Next, I'll add one more comp and call it Scene 5. I'll make it 150 frames long. I'll use a logo reveal slide from Pitch. Just click the Apply button. Open the pre-comp. I don't need the logo here, so I'll delete the corresponding layers. Let's change the text blocks. We'll finish with the company name. Great. The first text block looks too big, so I'll adjust the scale of the null object that controls it. That's much better. Now I'll add the footage to the media placeholder. I'll adjust the timing here a bit. Finally, let's turn the footage tint off using the control layer. I'll close these comps. Let's add scene 5 to the main timeline. Now we have our base sequence ready. Looks pretty good so far. Let's add transitions. The Ultimate Motion Bundle has a great set of camera transitions, which will fit perfectly here. Again, just click the Apply button. Let's add a zoom transition here. And a shake slide here. And one more zoom transition. Great. I'll select them and change the color to cyan. Next, I'll go to the pitch assets and add a text overlay for a website name. Let's set its color to none. Double-click to open it. Let's change the text blocks. I'll move them a bit toward the center. Next, I'll add an adjustment layer for the LUT. Go to Effect, Utility, Apply Color LUT. The Ultimate Motion Bundle has tons of LUTs inside. I will use this one from the HDR pack. Looks great. The colors look much better and more consistent. Now I want to add even more grunge feel to the promo. So I will use an animated dust texture from the Grunge Lab collection. I'll set the color to none, change the blending mode to screen, and lower the opacity to 45. That's looking better and better. I'll add one more adjustment layer and call it Effects. Let's add an exposure effect. Alt-click on the exposure stopwatch and type wiggle, parentheses, 5,0.4. This adds a subtle light flicker. Next, I'll add a vignette effect. And finally, let's add a noise effect. I'll set it to 5. I also want to add a transition at the beginning of the video. Finally, let's add a smooth fade to black. I'll create a new solid layer and animate its opacity from 0 to 100 at the end of the timeline. Let's get a look. And that's it. This whole promo is built using elements from the Ultimate Motion Bundle. You can mix templates, transitions, and overlays to put together full videos without starting from scratch. It makes it much easier to build these kinds of projects without spending hours on setup. If you want something like this in your workflow, check the link in the description. There's no subscription, and you get free updates every few months. Thanks for watching, and happy creating! See you soon.